G'day world, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with knives. Today we are talking about this guy, eventually. Okay, this is the Spyderco PM2 in S45VN. CPM S45VN. Okay, I've had this for a while. I don't know how long, maybe 3-4 weeks, whatever, but I've had it for a while and I never came around to doing the review. Okay, if you watch any of my Manix videos or things like that, you will know that I had a PM2, I sold the PM2, I was very sad about the PM2, and I never bought a new PM2. These things are not extremely, but they are very expensive. For an EDC knife, this is quite a lot. Okay, I think this one was 3,200 Rand. Convert that any way you want to, but it's a lot of money. Okay, and when I initially made a short on this one, I got, like with everything in Spyderco, people are either Spyderco people or they hate Spyderco. I don't think you need to be like that. I don't like all Spydercos because the weird hole does look weird and blade to handle ratio does look weird, but once you have one of these, it's very difficult to let go and you tend to collect more of these. Okay, so I started off by saying I don't like the way they look and they are very overpriced. Now I own, I don't know how many. Okay, so the PM2 is exactly like that. I had my, let's quickly put this away. I got my Manix 2 and I thought this was the ultimate knife. Okay, I thought this was the coolest thing you could ever have and that you could ever want. Then I saw the S45VN PM2 all black. Okay, and I thought that looks awesome, I need to get one. So I got this one. And now guess which one I like most. They're pretty much the same size. Don't let the camera fool you. They're pretty much the same size. They pretty much do the same thing. This one has got this axis style lock, the ball bearing lock. This one has got the back lock. Both of them are super fidgety knives. Both of them are extremely capable knives. I love both. I will never let any one of these two go. Okay, so I must say, sorry, hitting things. I must say, if you have a PM2, I'm pretty sure you will never let this thing go. Okay, it does have a choil here in front. It's got a big ample handle, doesn't matter how big your hands are. Thumb ramp, wonderful jimping. The compression lock is wonderful. Okay, spidey flicking, and then I mess it up, spidey flicking. However you want to do this knife or play with this knife, it just works. Okay, I've had it, like I said, for a few weeks, and you can kind of see the side of the pocket clip is rubbing off, but I think that just gives it character and makes it cooler. The blade is still pretty much perfect. The coating they put on here is extremely durable. Okay, let me see if I can focus there. Over there we have the Golden Colorado USA Earth, and we have all the maker's marks and things. And on this side it says Spyderco CPM S45VN with our little spider. Now S45VN, this is my first knife in S45VN. Now according to the stats and the whatnot, they say this is a bit better than the S30 range, which means S30VN or S35VN. Yeah, I see even the higher end companies have moved on to S45 now, and as far as I can tell, this is wonderful. Okay, like I said, I'm not a very snobbish person when it comes to steels. I even like 8CR. Okay, but this seems to be awesome. Now, Spyderco. I'm going to put this in my, if you go through my videos, you will see every now and again I have a video about an iconic knife that everybody should own. Now, if you're into knives and you've never had a PM2, get one. I'm pretty sure this will not disappoint you. Yes, it is very expensive. Yes, it's got a very blocky handle shape, but this blocky handle indexes fantastically and it fits in your hand as if it was made for it. Okay, the blade has got a very fine tip. Fantastic if you want to pierce things, however you intend on using that. The blade shape, the leaf shape, is wonderful for pretty much any EDC task that you might ever do. On another video, I said I even used this for food prep for like a whole weekend, and it worked fine. Okay, so this knife, for anything you intend to do with it, a PM2 is a fantastic knife. Okay, now let's do a quick comparison before I gush on again. Pretty much exactly the same size as a Rat 1. Okay, so maybe a bit more cutting edge on the Rat 1, but pretty much the same size. Then somebody asked me, okay, and we just did the comparison with the Manix 2. Let's just show that again. Put them on top so you can actually see. Okay, blade length. Handle is a bit longer in the PM2. Blade length, this one is a bit taller, that one is a bit blah blah. This one has got more choily things. This one also has a choily thing. Both great knives. I cannot decide which one I like more. This lock, I don't know, I tend to favor it a bit. But I must say, once you get used to the compression lock, and this is even without the CME, you can get those even without that. This knife is fantastic. Okay, so like I said, love both fantastic knives. Somebody asked me in a comment also, let's do one video and cover everything, how about the leaf shape honey badger? How do the blades compare? And they actually compare pretty awesomely. If we look at them like this, we can see that, I don't know if you can see, the blade shapes actually follow each other perfectly, as well as the handles. Okay, this one does not stand that tall. Both have spidioles. This one is not unfortunately, but this one is a liner lock with a flipper, and this one has got the fancy compression lock. But if you do not have Spyderco Paramilitary 2 money, buy a honey badger leaf shape. This one is, okay, now let's think. I said this one was about 3,200 and this one is about 600. So it's about 6 times less than this one. Okay, so you can buy 6 of these or close to that for the money that you spend on this one. You will, however, have an American-made knife, Chinese-made knife, compression lock, liner lock, but I'm pretty sure they are pretty close when it comes to doing things. That one that I just put away, however, is HCR13, so you're gonna most likely sharpen it 6 times more than this one. But when you have one of these in your collection or in your pocket, you get like a free badge that says, okay, now you're one of the knife guys. No, I'm kidding. Never be a knife snob. Anyway, love this knife. It's a fantastic knife. If you're in the position to get one, get one. I'm pretty sure you will not be disappointed. Okay, now I did my PM2 review, which I said I would do long ago. Stay safe, happy, and have a good one. Goodbye.